So a very eventful week for crypto. We got traditional banks and investors acknowledging crypto's innovation and are ready to begin their own journey in the world of Web 3.0. Then there's Phantasma Chain, showing bullish signs and adding big games into its smart NFT blockchain and ecosystem. And then we'll close today with Ultra, also introducing major games into its platform, showing companies like Steam and Apple that they're not going anywhere. All of this on today's episode of Have You Met Machi on the Digits YouTube channel. Let's start with one of the largest American banks, Goldman Sachs, and how they recently pivoted their position on cryptocurrency. They went from saying cryptocurrency is not an asset class in 2020 to now saying on their main website, exploring the megatrends of cryptocurrency that are reshaping economies, which is a very Goldman Sachs way of saying we're bullish on crypto. Other bullish news, Qualcomm is launching a 100 million Snapdragon Metaverse Fund, which is going to be supporting builders in the metaverse. And then there's Robinhood, which is offering a new debit card with crypto rewards and investment options. So Digits family and all those watching, I want to talk about a project that I feel like doesn't get a lot of notoriety, and that's Phantasma Chain. It's a layer 1 proof of stake scalable blockchain. It's a blockchain practically built just for crypto gaming. It's eco-friendly, it's infinitely scalable, its specs are fantastic where it has 10,000 transactions per block, it has decentralized file storage, and in my mind, it's the main pioneer for smart NFTs. Now, what are smart NFTs? Well, in a nutshell, they're NFTs on steroids. NFTs that can adapt and change real time on the blockchain to where its value and rarity can increase. So let's talk about its team now, the team behind Phantasma. I'm a big fan of Sergio Flores, who is the co-founder and engineer of Phantasma. I've been following for almost a year now, to where he has many years behind gaming and was able to build gaming related material for the education department and also the military. Now the Phantasma ecosystem runs a dual token system, of course, like many other projects. So Sol is the governance token, which allows you to vote for governance proposals. Then there's KCAL, which powers transactions. So it covers the transaction fees. It allows you to mint these non-fungible tokens, right? The NFTs and smart NFTs. Now, its tokenomics are incredible. For starters, more than 57% of the token is currently being staked right now. And its fully diluted market cap and current market cap are virtually the same, which means there are no major token unlocks where whales can just dump onto us retail investors. It has a very small annual inflation rate at 3%, which is unheard of. Especially in the crypto gaming world, an annual inflation rate of 3% is unheard of. So what is new since the last video that I made on Phantasma? Well, for starters, I personally feel like a Coinbase listing is not far from now. Another bullish indicator that I've kept track of was that even during this mini bear market, Phantasma continued to remain very relevant in the gaming sector. Its NFTs over at Ghost Market is seeing major profits and high trading volume. And guys, the concept of smart NFTs on the Phantasma blockchain is incredible. I mean, we're not just talking about regular NFTs now. We're talking about smart NFTs, which have intrinsic values within the NFTs that can all be adapted and modified real time. The Phantasma blockchain allows the ability to do everything smart NFT related. Now, during my last video, my only concern for this project that I mentioned was that I wasn't seeing developers flock over onto the blockchain. Now, why was that? That was the part that was concerning to me. Well, recently, the Phantasma blockchain has gotten games like 22 Racing Series, Blood Run, Ghost Festival, Wonder Man Nation, and 1UP. New games are flocking over to this amazing chain. And I still personally feel like it's early days, and it's inevitable until the blockchain gets mass adoption. I have not changed my price prediction at all when it comes down to Phantasma, and I can't wait to see what's up ahead for this amazing smart NFT blockchain. built for crypto gaming. But one of my favorite projects to talk about has got to be Ultra. And not because of its team or tokenomics, those are all great, don't get me wrong, but because it's a David and Goliath story on the blockchain. And yes, it's also another popular coin that I feel like everyone knows a little bit about, or at least has heard of Ultra. So I won't bore you well-experienced crypto investors of this Digits channel with the many specifics behind Ultra. But feel free to watch my full deep dive video that I will leave a link in the description below if you're interested in seeing that. But real quickly, just to summarize this amazing David and Goliath story, we're talking about a new gaming distribution platform on the blockchain. They decided to disrupt this large monopoly that has formed in the gaming distribution market by the names of Steam, Apple, and Google Play Store. So a single project going head to head with these giants. Now, why should we care? See, this monopoly that has formed put these programmers and developers into a corner where they have to give up 30% of their creation just to have it distributed on these platforms. These platforms also won't allow individuals, us gamers, to resell these games that we purchased, mainly because we don't really own them on these platforms, that is. Even when we purchase them, we don't really own them. And to make matters worse, this happened. On October 15th of last year, Steam blocked crypto games and NFT related games. This is where Ultra comes in. See, since it's on the blockchain and decentralized, there are many perks that come with this for gamers and developers. Perks for gamers, mainly the ability to resell games. Because it's on the blockchain, blockchain brings ownership. So we really do own whatever we purchase. Now, perks for developers. Now, this is where things get really interesting. Ultra charges the lowest fee for game developers, set at 15%. And it can even go to 12% with their referral program. Steam and these other platforms charge around 30%. Ultra also provides effective marketing tools, and developers get royalties on every sale. Now, the team behind Ultra is well experienced as well. Now, partners with Ultra are names like AMD, Theta, Atari, and the most bullish one is Ubisoft, one of the biggest game publishers out there. So what's been new with Ultra since the last time I talked about it on my deep dive analysis video that I'll leave a link in the description? Well, in that video, I made it very clear what I need Ultra to do very well in this space. It needs to have exclusive games on its platform. Well, they ended up delivering. See, they recently announced the first 30 games that will be on its platform. And within that list of 30 were some big names. Names like Emitters, The Walking Dead, Cross the Ages, and Before Your Eyes, all launching on its platform. And these aren't just your regular games, these are quality games. I very much want to stress that these are quality games. Now let's talk about this chart real quick. Like, two bullish things that I wanted you to see was that it remained to stay above $1 even during this mini bear market, which is very bullish in my opinion. And there were also some spikes that even when everything else was kind of plateauing, Ultra on its own accord, on its own bullish news, saw moments of rally. Now, another interesting thing to note is that currently Bitcoin just passed the 42K mark, right? And it's on its way to reach that $46,000 and $40,000 mark. Ultra has yet to have that rally, which I personally believe is having a bit of a delay, to where once Bitcoin continues to keep going up, Ultra will follow, and it will follow big. Not only will it pass this $1.30 mark, I honestly feel like it will go past that $1.74 mark. And as I mentioned in the last video, I still believe that anything below $1.80 is complete FUD in my opinion. A few other reasons why I remain bullish is that gaming platforms are always going to be a much safer bet than games themselves, simply because people get tired of games, but won't get tired of gaming platforms. See, games naturally have a lifespan of a year to 2 years, and eventually, no matter how good it is, eventually people will get tired of it. But gaming platforms have a much, much longer lifespan. Now, Ultra accounts continue to be on the rise as well. Every week, more and more accounts made on Ultra website are being created. And another bullish indicator for me is that Ultra is still not listed on Coinbase or Binance. So yes, absolutely bullish on Ultra. Very proud to be backing an underdog that is disrupting a large monopoly for the greater good of game developers and all of gaming in general. So Digits Club and all those watching, here is your weekly alpha. Institutions are flocking into the crypto space, and two projects that I am personally invested in and confident holding during the next bull run are gonna be Phantasma and Ultra. Phantasma because of its smart NFT technology and games now flocking into its ecosystem, and Ultra because of its incentives for developers and gamers, and quite frankly, because of its balls that it's having to go against Steam, Apple, and Google alone. So everybody, there's your alpha. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and happy Monday.